Okay, I'm coming, and here I am. So, continuing with the getting close to the end of this thing on the book, stock market, and two more categories here to look at. So, in this case, I've got what they call culture. Got 4 pages on that. It's kind of like what is humanity, and I got holidays. And these are seasons, traditions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. 4 pages on that. With culture, I think they were trying to go through and capture the idea of getting into the arts and into what we might consider high culture. They gets to be a little more difficult to bring about the range within that, because you get into quite a range of performing arts, fine arts. They thought if you put a violin in anything, shoot a violin, have people playing violin, that was pretty well high culture. And or you have dance and make it people blurry, then that's going to be high culture. They were trying for abstracts and concepts on it, trying to symbolize the idea of culture, but a lot of it, looking back on, I think, kind of failed. Now, I think the category, again, this is one that I think is a good category, because they're going to continue with that, and it can be all kind of different performing arts. It represents our humanity. Again, they're not using that term anymore. Trying to see other terms used for that category. Again, this is one you could pull out a lot of stuff on. It can be photographing concerts. It can be, it's quite a broad range. Because it's so broad, I don't think they were able to do much with it on the stock markets of old. I think today you could probably do quite a bit with it, because it doesn't require an expensive book. The stock agencies can put them up cheap. They're ones that people on their, getting things for, I don't know what they're buying for. My commission on is 25 cents. So they're paying just a couple of bucks for it. They can use that in all kind of blogs. They can use it all kind of places. So I think there'd be a good turn on that, but also probably being fed by a lot of people also. The other one is holidays. Now, holidays definitely gone on for a long time. And it's one where they had 4 pages of it. Again, I think they were just limited on the return that they're going to get on this. Obviously, with theirs, everybody's a happy person. Nobody's happy. Nobody's miserable at Christmas. Nobody's going through and having a bad time at a holiday. All their people are happy, loving, this idealistic view of the world. They're in with lots and lots of symbolism, and holidays have lots of symbolism to them. So you got all the things for Christmas going on. You got all the things for Thanksgiving that's happening. And again, these days we got traditional Thanksgiving, and we got people who are doing untraditional Thanksgivings that might be alternative to these. The New Year's, Halloween, birthdays were what they had. This included the young, the old, and the in-between. So they had a whole range of age on it. Again, no diversity, no minor holidays, no acknowledgement of other cultures, other religions that might be happening. This was strictly mainstream Western civilization that they were doing, mainstream, particularly the United States. And that was their limit. The seasonal ones, I think, are a good marketplace. It's going to go on, and people are going to be grabbing things off when different holidays come up. They're going to be making their invitations. They're going to be, they can download something if they're doing their menu to hand out people at Thanksgiving. People do fancy things that way. All that is going to be little things that would be just ideal for a micro stock market. I think it would be a great category to go into. I've already got a couple of things up on that, which are for holidays coming up. So they're not doing anything now. But I'm hoping when the holidays come up, there'll be something that people grab. Last time I checked on one I had, it was actually making first page on it. So I'm hoping when the time comes, it'll be good. Again, it's just because I've got the studio work background. It's a studio shot that I'd done years ago. And easy for me to put it up. Didn't take any time to work on it. So we'll see what happens, see if that works out or not. So anyways, there's two more quick categories, two more areas to work on. There's the notion, it's just the using your imagination, using your opportunity, having, if you've got the skills and background to then go through and turn that into a professional level photograph that captures those symbolisms, the concepts, and then get it up to stock. With all this stuff, because you're getting not much out of it, to not spend much money producing it. So, two more out. And almost to the end. And so I thank you for watching. Hopefully you got something out of that.